Facing a $1 billion penalty if it does not reduce errors in its SNAP program. About 3 million Floridians rely on SNAP. That's basically 1 in 7, so they don't go hungry.
But Florida has one of the highest error rates in the country, basically paying people too much or actually too little. Channel 9's Sabrina Maggiore dug into what the state is doing to meet the deadline and found major questions about whether they can actually get it done in time.
One way the state is trying to avoid that $1 billion penalty is by requiring the people on SNAP to upload more documents. But as we've been reporting for more than a year, problems with the website has made that a challenge. Advocates say this likely means some people entitled to benefits won't get them. J.C. Hennessy shops with Up Orlando's discounted grocery program to stretch every dollar. After rent, medical bills, and basic expenses, he lives on less than $1,000 a month.
SNAP fills in the gap.
During last year's shutdown, he learned what it was like without his SNAP benefits.
Mashed potatoes, no gravy. It would have been a fearful time.
He worries what might happen if Florida doesn't meet a 2028 deadline set by the federal government. The One Big Beautiful Bill requires the state of Florida to cut its SNAP error rate in half and make sure the right people get paid the right amount or pay a share of the cost to fund SNAP. Right now, only 2 states rank worse than Florida.
We are moving in the right direction.
In a hearing back in October, the Department of Children and Families blamed recipients for 2/3 of the errors, saying they provided wrong or incomplete information. Its solution, requiring more documentation when people file for benefits.
We're now requiring them to provide that proof of a lease, a mortgage, utility bill, so that we can verify that aspect for shelter and utilities.
But for more than a year, 9 Investigates has reported issues with the portal that collects that proof. We've shown you the dropped calls, the website repeatedly down for maintenance, and the documents disappearing after they're uploaded. Alexis Dancy says it's still happening.
I'm uploading the documents. They're saying they're not getting it.
Last year, 9 Investigates uncovered records showing the state has known about the issues from the beginning. The vendor that created the portal flagged document upload problems just weeks after it launched back in 2023.
If the system is not fixed and the tech isn't ready to handle what it currently has, why are you going to add to it?
Community advocate Vanessa Brito says many users are now resorting to faxing required paperwork. Already overwhelmed caseworkers then have to manually enter it.
We're doing listening sessions with caseworkers across the state.
Jared Nordland with the nonprofit Unidos US says he's preparing a report for lawmakers to understand what caseworkers say is driving up the error rate.
Do you believe investing in that system could be a solution?
Yeah, for probably, $1 million worth of fixes out there, still a lot cheaper than $1 billion paying in 2028.
A bill in Tallahassee would lock in the new documentation rules, mandate quarterly reports on errors, and require the department to submit an improvement plan by July 1st of this year.
We certainly want to make sure we do everything we can to direct DCF and ACA to meet those payment error rates.
But critics say the bill doesn't provide funding for system fixes and will shift the burden to applicants.
Worst case scenario is status quo as we have right now today, and then in 2028 we had to pay $1 billion to keep SNAP in the state. And I think that's what we all want to avoid right now.
We reached out to DCF repeatedly to ask whether they believe they will actually be able to reduce the error rate enough to avoid that $1 billion penalty, or if the fixes might keep some people from getting benefits. They didn't answer any questions and wouldn't agree to an interview. In studio, Sabrina Maggiore, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.